It is me, Mrs. Holland, with your Thursday morning announcements. Today is April 15th, 2021. For lunch, we are having turkey and noodles, whipped potatoes, fresh grapes, chocolate cake, carrots, and milk. The vegetarian option is cheese quesadilla. Special announcements for today. It is April, which means it is a new month, and we have a new book of the month. And if you remember, I showed it to you on Tuesday, The Smallest Girl in the Smallest Grade. And I read a little bit, and I told you that we are going to just read parts together, not the whole thing at one time, and talk about the different things that we are learning from this specific book. And so we learned about Sally, and we know that she is short, and she's small, and that she feels like nobody sees her. They know her name, but they don't see her, they don't hear her, and she doesn't feel like she has a voice. And so you talked in your classes, hopefully, if you didn't, maybe you can do it today, about a time when you felt like you didn't have a voice and that nobody saw you and you felt alone. We're going to continue reading today and see what goes on with Sally. We do know that even though she feels like she's not heard, she sees all kinds of little things. And she sees all the little details. So we're going to keep reading and see what else we can learn about sweet little Sally. She watched as the wildflowers tipped toward the light and heard the howl of a hound dog late one night. She was there when the stray cats who normally fought conducted a meeting in the church parking lot. They're so cute, little kitties. She saw Kevin McQueen get pushed off a slide and the oncoming tears that he wanted to hide. And she'll never forget that parent-teacher day when Billy's much larger father suddenly dragged him away. But through all the mean words and all the cold stares, no one even noticed that Sally was there. And they certainly didn't know, or at least didn't mention, that Sally was paying super extra special attention. She seen how a whisper could make someone cower like a bulldozer crushing through fields of wildflowers. And it kept piling up, this discarded debris, those beautiful kites tangled in trees. I'm going to stop there. That is a very interesting line, I think, in the book. So a whisper, so she'd seen how a whisper could make someone cower like a bulldozer crushing through fields of wildflowers. So today I want you just to think about that sentence. A whisper could make someone cower. And cower means, it means you could physically just go like this. Or it could mean that you were talking and then somebody says something to you and it could be in a whisper and it makes you completely shut down. So there's a physical response where you physically shut down, but then you also, like you can see it in someone's face, but then mentally you start shutting down too. And I want you to think about that word whisper. And I could go on because I see so many kids that will say, well, somebody said something to me and it was really mean, but nobody else heard it because they just came over and whispered it to me. So that whisper could mean a physical whisper, like they were like whispering like this, or that they did something sneaky behind somebody's back. So I want you to think about that line specifically, that a whisper could make someone cower. So today in your class, I want you to talk with your friends, maybe at lunch and recess, you talk with them about it. I know you probably won't, but maybe you will. But in your classes today with your teachers and the adults in your room, I want you to think about that specific line. I'm going to read it one more time. She'd seen how a whisper could make someone cower like a bulldozer crushing through fields of wildflowers. So that is a very important line. So we'll continue this book tomorrow. Think about a time when you felt like you didn't have a voice and what you could do to get a voice. And then also think about that line. We'll read more tomorrow. Other special announcements. I haven't mentioned this in a while. We have the logo. It's still moving around the building. Make sure that you are on the lookout for it. We haven't had as many people finding it. So that means that people that consistently do it are getting all the prizes. Don't let that happen. If you've not looked for the logo and put your name on a piece of paper and given it to Mrs. McGillicuddy, do it now so you can win something. It's really cool things up there that you could win. So do that. She's also cooking up something else with the help of some 5th graders for you to look for, and the winner, the class winners, will get a pizza party. So I'll tell you more about that when she's ready for us to know about it. That does it for our special announcements at this time. You may do the Adams Pledge.
We know how to actively learn and use technology to help. We can work through any challenge that comes our way. We think of others before ourselves. We are here to conquer the day that we possess.
Now it's time for a joke of the day from me. Just a random joke I found about school. Let's see if you understand it. Here we go. Why did the clock in the cafeteria run slow? It always went back 4 seconds. Okay, do you get it? 4 seconds. But then it went back 4 seconds. You know, when you are hungry and you want to go back and get more food. Do you get it? Lame. I know. I don't care. If you can do a better job, you know what to do. That does it for our announcements. That does it for our announcements today. At this time, classrooms, you may do the Pledge of Allegiance. Remote learners, you may do the same. Today and every day we celebrate how beautifully different we all are and how beautiful we are when we are all together. If today were a game of baseball, it is baseball season, as you know. If today were a game of baseball, may you hit a home run. May it be a home run Thursday for you. And the feeling of after you hit that home run, may that be the feeling you have all day. Home run Thursday. Anyway, have a great day. I truly love you all and am so thankful to be your principal and to serve you every day. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.